rid of some wrinkles. She thought a popular chemical skin peel would help. She thought wrong.
My face was swollen out to here. I looked just like a monster.
And guess what? The chemical that did that may be in your...
slime balls. And I don't want y'all to be my friends, not if you don't believe in God, in countryhood, in motherhood, in apple piehood, and everything I say. This is an editorial rebuttal against everybody with long hair and everybody with short hair. The long hairs are hippies and the short hairs are new wave punks. And you all just turn me off unless you look like Gene Rayburn or you're bald. And I know a lot of you kids, your brain is numb from rock and roll music playing in your headphones as you jog along the beach without underpants or brassiere. You're all on your way to some blanket orgy. And you think you're involved in the world just because you speak out against air pollution, which you cause anyway with your marijuana cigarettes, spewing filth into your lungs and out into the ozone area. Well, if you're against air pollution, Mr. and Mrs. Long Hair or Short Hair, and I know you're not Mr. and Mrs. anyway because nobody bothers to get married anymore. You just live together and have sex. So if you're against air pollution, I'm for it, and for the following reason. It shortens the lifespan of streetwalkers. And you know how I feel about streetwalkers. So just shut up, you slime balls, you scuzzheads, you scummongers. I'm also in favor of air pollution because it stops you from seeing Tijuana, where they have too many beer cans on the sidewalk. The only good thing about Tijuana is the bullfight. But I'll clean that country up later after I save America. And also for air pollution because it gives our guys a better chance in the Olympics. Those mamby-pamby, clean-air, sissy countries like Sweden and Switzerland, they'll take one deep breath and they'll spit their guts out. They won't even reach the high hurdles, much less get over them. And I'm also for air pollution because it enriches the monologue jokes of Bob Hope and Johnny Carson. And laughter keeps us happy and healthy, and air pollution is helping supply that laughter. And finally, I'm for air pollution because it clouds the sky. And the more hours of darkness we have, the earlier they can start the happy hour. And the more sleep we get, and then the earlier we can get up in the morning and start yelling at people and complaining about everything and everybody under 30. And good night, I'm Wally for a better America. I'm Wally for good manners. I'm Wally for decency. I'm Wally for... Shut up, you scum. You're a bunch of scum. You're slime balls. You're scum. You're hippie, crazed, deranged people from outer space who come and smoke your clothes. I like turtlenecks, too.
That was, of course, Alan Thicke, and I thank you, Alan. That was
He
fun,
did a
right?
good job.
He did
Yeah,
he did a good job, didn't he?
I thought it was you.
And now, everybody, for a little change of pace here, as you may know, you people out here in Orange County, I've had a long time association with Texas Lucy's restaurants. You know Texas Lucy's? Okay. And the Texas Lucy's restaurants in Fullerton, Long Beach, and all over are now, of course, featuring once again the world-famous Wally burgers. And here tonight, and they have the prettiest waitresses in town. Here tonight to bring out the Wally burger, one for David, one for me, are the Texas Lucy girls. Come on. American flag on there. This is the Wally burger, right? Are you selling a lot of Wally burgers?
Yes.
What's your name?
Dawn.
And your name is?
Donna.
Hold it down, guys. Hold it down, guys. Hey, these are the Texas Lucy girls, and we want you all to go and try these Wally burgers. And girls, before you leave, will you walk in front of my camera here and show the front and the back of your outfits? That's it. Go ahead, right over there. Right over there. Right over there. Right here. Okay, now slowly turn around, turn around. There they are, okay. And now, David, it's time time to introduce, and this is going to be an experience for our show.
This is an exciting guest, Wally.
All right, now, go ahead.
First up, we have Hollywood sex kitten, queen of the billboards, Angelyne.
Where's Angeline?
Where are you, Angelina?
Where is she?
Welcome to the hospital, Angelina.
Go over there.
Huh?
Watch her chair in the back there.
Okay, yeah. That's all right.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well,
cute guys.
what do you think? Hey, Angeline, I think you're going to fall out of that dress any second.
Don't worry about it. I'll catch you.
Now, Angeline. I've been wanting to have... Now, don't do that to me. Oh! Angeline, I've been wanting to have you on the program for 5 years now. Everywhere I drive in Hollywood is... Angeline! Everywhere I drive in Hollywood, I see these big billboards of you. There must be hundreds of billboards. You are known as the queen of the billboards. Why do you have all these billboards of yourself all over Hollywood, Angeline? Why?
I can't remember.
You can't remember. Oh.
That's okay. You don't have to.
Hey, do you have the feeling she might be a bimbo? You're not a bimbo, are you, Angeline?
I can't remember.
You can't remember what? You can't remember.
Don't worry about a thing. You just show me the billboards, I'll think of
But
something.
listen, I understand. I have found out that millions of dollars, I mean literally millions of dollars, have been spent on these billboards all over now who's paying all these millions of bucks for your billboards?
Aren't you doing that?
I'm not doing that. So who's doing that?
You're doing that.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You have a sugar daddy, don't you think so? You got a little sugar daddy on the side, Angeline?
I can't remember.
You can't remember.
Hey, who do you think you are, Ronald Reagan?
Oh, David!
Wait. I want to be president.
You want to be president?
Yeah.
Now, what else?
The White House pink.
Now, listen, Angeline, I want to ask you something serious. I mean, don't you feel a little self-conscious dressed in that kind of a revealing outfit?
Well, do you want me to go put something on?
No. No, never mind. Angelina, Wally just changed his mind.
But all of a sudden, I seem to have a lack of concentration.
Wally just changed his mind. Instead of taking something off, putting something on, he wants you to take something off.
Now, Angeline, do you always dress like this, Angeline?
I wear bra and panties when I sleep.
Yeah! Now, you know, there's another thing.
Wally, I forgot your present.
My present?
Yeah, I brought you an autographed pair of panties.
Oh! Do you think I would accept a pair of her pants? Why, that's ludicrous. That's ludicrous, David.
Well, if you don't want them, I'll take them.
Oh! Now, you know, you've had these billboards all over Hollywood. You've been a curiosity. People talk about you. They see you zipping around town in your pink Corvette. But what else do you do? What else are you famous for besides billboards?
You know, it's so much fun being famous for nothing.
She's famous for nothing.
I don't want to put anything out there. It's too much fun.
She said, I don't want to put anything out there. She's already put too much out there. What do you think? All right, let me ask you. If you're only on billboards and driving around Hollywood...
Don't ask me that same question.
Yeah, but how do you...
How do you get your money? How do you
Don't get mad at me now. Don't get me angry. Now listen, remember, I'm the boss on this program, right? How do you earn a living? How do you pay your rent if you're not working?
I told you I don't remember.
You don't remember. Oh, come on, Angeline.
Well,
Somebody must take care of it,
it's
huh?
really bad because I have such high morals that I just can't do anything naughty.
She has such high morals, she can't understand.
But I will say,
Well,
I love to tease.
you're doing that to David. Now, I was in Hollywood the other day for holding. I was in Hollywood. Hold everybody. In Hollywood, there's a big, huge building on Vine Street. On Vine Street.
Teasing.
In Hollywood. And your picture is all the way down this whole building. Now, did the same guy pay for that?
Why do you say a guy pay for it? Doesn't it ever occur to you that I could be paying for it?
Oh, you don't pay any $50 million for billboards. You know you
Okay,
didn't.
I'll tell you what I do. You want to know what I do?
What do you do?
I have a record out in Europe, and it makes millions.
Oh, come on. Nobody's ever heard of it. I understand that you have made a rock video. Is that correct?
Yes.
Would you like to see the video? We're going to take a little break and come back and see Angeline's video. I'll be right back. Stay with
Have you got credit problems? Don't worry about it. Pre-approved auto loans now available even if you've had a bankruptcy, repossession, tax liens, judgments, I don't care, whatever.
Welcome back, everybody, and our guest is Angeline, who is famous for absolutely nothing. Now, at last, maybe, Angeline, at last you're going to be famous for something.
Oh, no, I don't want to. No.
You don't want to be famous? well, that's... Gee, I hate to have you be successful. I mean, I don't want to spoil your life.
I am successful. I just don't want to do anything.
Well, let's all watch the video and make sure that we have a lot of sound on stage. And this is Angeline's first video, right?
It's called My List. I always keep a list of all the boys I kiss.
My List by Angeline. Here it is, Angeline's video. Okay.
Guys I kiss. I always keep a list of all the guys I kiss. I rate them from 1 to 10. How they kiss and if they're men. I met Johnny at a party last night. He's just a playboy, but that's alright. 'Cause I'm a playgirl and he's my boo. He's so sweet, he's so cool, he's so warm, he's so high. guys I kiss. Of all the men and all the guys and all the boys and all the men and all the guys and all the boys I kiss. Of all the men and all the guys and all the boys and all the men and all the guys and all the boys I kiss. Of all the guys and all the guys and all the guys and all the men and all the boys and all the guys I kiss.
Well, that. Angeline. All right, that's Angeline. Now, I want to ask you, did you like that? Yeah! Angeline, I just have one thing I have to ask you. I think you should be a little more modest. Don't you think so? No! I would like to see Angeline with a little more modesty, walking around. I would like to see... Wait, I think Angeline would look a lot better in a turtleneck sweater, don't you? Don't you, David?
Well, I don't think so, no.
David!
This isn't too bad.
You're very conservative
not
out there.
too bad.
Remember this.
Yes, that's right.
All
I'm
now,
conservative.
we have some guys in...
I was conservative.
We have some guys in the audience who are dying to ask you a question. Will you consent to answer some questions?
Yes, they're dying, of course.
They're dying. Okay. Okay, number one, can I have your question? Your name and your question. Go ahead.
My name's Javier.
Yes, they're real.
How? Javier.
Her name's Angeline.
Oh, Angeline. How would you feel if a Playboy came up to you and asked you to come topless?
Well, actually, I'll be in Playboy in December. Wait.
You'll be in Playboy in
Yeah,
December?
but they voted me Celebrity of the Month, so I have all my clothes on.
How much is
But
it?
what he's asking, Angeline, what he's asking you, would you, if Playboy offered you $1 million, would you pose nude in Playboy? I would. Would you?
Should I?
Would you do it? Now, Angeline, you know you wouldn't do a low-down thing like that, would you? Good for her. All right, that's good.
But for $1.1 million, maybe.
All right, next. Yes,
Hi,
sir.
my name's Dennis, not the Dennis from the video.
Yes.
And as a woman who's famous for doing... As a woman who's famous for nothing, what do you think of that other woman who's famous for nothing, Jessica Hahn?
Oh, yeah. What are your feelings on Jessica Hahn?
She's famous for something, actually. She's famous for something.
Yeah, and so is Donna Rice. What do you think about Donna Rice?
Well, have I done anything that compares to that sort of thing? I don't think.
Hey, you know what? If I had to vote for
I'm a
who's the
virgin.
best between Donna Rice... You're a what?
All right. Come here.
Hey, listen. She certainly isn't as much of a bimbo as Donna Rice or Jessica Hahn, is she? Okay, next question for Angeline. Go ahead.
Hello, I'm wondering if you ever
What's your name?
my name's Phil.
Okay, Phil, go ahead.
I wonder if you ever considered settling down and raising a family or being married, or if you're going to
Have
do
you ever
this for the rest of your life.
That Angeline.
So sudden. I don't know.
Now, have you considered that?
Well, I don't know, because I just like to be the baby. I like to be the baby.
Are you going to do this until they won't let you do it anymore, until you have too many wrinkles, or...
You're not going to have any
Long way to
wrinkles,
go
are you?
for that.
Oh, wrinkles are darling.
No, will you ever settle down and have kitties?
No.
Oh,
And would you approve of your kids doing this?
Pardon me?
Would you approve of your kids doing the same thing that you're doing now?
You don't really know what I do. I mean, you don't know who I am. I might be extraterrestrial.
all right, next.
Yeah. That's close as anything I've seen.
My name is Bob. I'd like to know how you got to be so known and how you got to be so big.
No, time to watch it.
In a social sense, of course.
Don't get loose now. Get out of here. Get him out. And now we're going to say goodbye to Angeline. Go ahead, Angeline.
Meet that special someone at the meeting room in Costa Mesa. Stop messing around with that bar scene and all that stuff. Contact Linda Shea, president of the Meeting Room. A huge selection of pictures and profiles available. Mention Wally George, you get a 50% discount on membership. And it's really affordable anyway. You're going to find that person you've been looking for at the Meeting Room. Call Linda Shea. Tell her Wally told you to call.
And we're back. Wally George here with our Hot Seat Show. And, boy, we've had some wild nuts on this show tonight, Bill.
Indeed we have. Indeed.
Now, here's one. Here's one I'm sure that really takes the cake for a stupid, obscure thing that he's trying to
But,
defend.
you know, every week you offer the opportunity for people to come down and be victims.
Oh,
and
okay.
here he is to be one.
All right, now who's our next victim?
Our next victim right here is a guy who wants to debate you on the issue of toy guns for kids. This is Christopher Mondragon.
Yes! 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 Right! Mom. All right, now, Christopher, this is your first visit to Hot Seat?
My debut, yeah.
It may be his last visit to Hot Seat.
You wish.
Now, you are one of those extremists who are coming on here across this country to try to tell people that our little children, our little boys, should not be playing with toy guns. Come on!
Yeah, Wally, it's
What
true.
in the world is wrong with little boys playing with toy guns? They've been doing it for centuries, and I say little girls play with dolls, little boys play with toy guns. What's wrong with that, right? All right. Okay, give me an answer.
Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear it from the professional's point of view. Wally, his own opinion says, oh, no.
I'm a professional, you idiot.
No. The professionals are the ones whom I've interviewed. I've gone to preschools. I've gone from grade
I
K
think you're in a preschool right now.
And these, quote, teachers who have experienced kids on the playgrounds, who have experienced kids in the classrooms, and at one quote says, guns promote more violence, children become more aggressive. And this is something a teacher has come out and said. And they go on.
With toy guns to talk about?
We're talking toy guns. We're talking, even if kids don't have toy guns, even if they can't get access to one, the teachers say, no, you can't play with guns, or the schools don't have guns. These kids will pick up anything. They pick up sticks, they start picking up shovels. Bang, bang, you're dead. Your head's blowing off.
Oh, come on.
What kind of talk is that?
Wait a minute.
Come on. Now listen.
I have news for you. I want to counter that. Hold it. I want to counter that right now. I have interviewed psychologists, child psychologists on my radio and television programs who have told me exactly the opposite, Christopher. They say little boys who play with toy guns get their aggression taken out while they're young, and if they don't do that, they could have problems when they get older.
To that I can say this, that it is true kids get a lot of their aggressions out. That doesn't mean, though, I'm saying that every kid is going to grow up to be some criminal or murderer, but that does mean if there's one child out of the 100 that turns out from the influence of a toy gun, that's going to turn out to be some murderer or some killer.
Do you mean to
And
tell
me? It happens, Wally. This dweeb head over here is trying to say... You guys... No. We've got to listen to the facts. This guy over here is talking